So this is the Wilderness Mastery McGeezy one match fire challenge. I've got my lean-to fire set up, ready to go with some heavier logs right there with a bunch of brush under it. I'm covering it with this dead evergreen that should go up pretty easy. I've got some bark over here. I've got my oilskin haversack covering my other dry tinder, my smaller sticks. So let's give it a shot. I'm gonna try this one-handed too, so we'll see. All right, let's get it. Whew. All right, so I'm gonna ignite it in a number of different places and try to really get it just jumping as much as humanly possible. And we'll see how that goes. I don't want it to burn out. So it's starting to go. I'm gonna put that pine cone on there. Hopefully I don't smother it, but that pine cone should act as an extender. Go on and get a little more life to it. So slowly spread it. Let me put these away. Slowly spread it amongst, the other stuff. It's feathered out. Let's see if we can get this thing really, really going without dying out. So uncover this. Let's get some smaller pencil-sized stuff in there. Now it's smoking. It is smoking like a broke stove. Add some of this smaller. Well, let me step out of the way. Add some of this smaller stuff on here. The main thing is that tinder prep and getting that stuff going and keeping it dry until the bigger stuff can ignite. That's my main concern. So it's raining like crazy. I'm not gonna try to boil any water off of this, but let's just see if we can keep this thing rolling. Okay, so y'all see that right there? You can see it actually start to tamper down a little bit. Just keep watching. I still got some stuff to feed it right there, but I want to take and slowly scoot that fluff and that tinder in there a little closer to really get a good burn on it using the other branch. I got a little vent hole right here, so plenty of airflow is getting up under there to ignite those smaller sticks and twigs. See if it's taking. And I'm just going to slowly just add some stuff on there. Kind of poke it a little bit, get a little airflow in there. Now what I like to do is, when there's an opening like that in there, I like to feed it just like a wood stove. And then hopefully that'll go on and ignite these larger logs right here that it's sitting under. There we go. Now I think that middle one's probably going to go up first, but we'll see. Just slowly scooting everything in there so it gives those larger logs a chance to ignite. And that's the backer for it. That's basically the spine. Is a heavier, kind of soggy log. And then you can see there's 1, 2, 3 right there at the end. And then I'm feeding it from this side. So this side's cold, this side's hot. If I was going to put up, say, like a fire reflector or something, I would put it on this side to direct the heat this way toward where I'm going to have my shelter set up at. All right, let's make sure she's taken. Burning good, not too smoky. Throw a little more sticks on there. Now, I'm gonna step over here and grab this. And you can see those tubules that I put on there are acting like a straw basically. It's pulling smoke out of there. So I'm just gonna take this, because that's burning. I'm gonna push it on in there. That's all feeding the fire. Now this right here can act as a fan to pump oxygen into it. But you know what? I want to really get this thing roaring, so let me just go on and lay it on there. And now watch. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's burning real good now. Now, if that don't ignite, there's something wrong. But it's going to get a little out of control. You see all those embers coming off? If you got a nylon tarp or a tent or something, you're going to burn holes all in it. Now, I don't have a shelter set up right now, so that's why I'm comfortable doing this. But if I did, I most certainly wouldn't do that. So let's set this off to the side. Look at that. Pew. Let's see how she's doing. Oh, yeah. Burning good. Now, once these shake down to some coals, you can actually cook on them or boil some water, make you some coffee. But you want to cook over coals. You don't want to cook over open flame like that for the most part. Me personally, I like cooking over the coals. But yeah, it's fully caught on, and you can see that dry side where the spine of it is versus where the lean-to pieces are. I'm going to throw another one on there. And let me throw one more on there. So let me back up off of this. And yeah, it's going. It's going good. There's plenty of fuel in there feeding it on that side. You can see where the main sticks are on this side. Yeah, she's roaring. So as long as you know how to do that and be patient enough to wait until it's down to coals to cook over it, you should be good to go. And as long as you have enough wood cut, you can keep feeding it all night. Main thing is keep your wood dry and preparation. So that's all I got. But that's my one match fire challenge. Appreciate y'all.